Welcome back to another Beatless review. Today's episode 8 or 7, depending on what list you look at, because apparently the recap episode is not officially 6, but 5.5, but some still listed it as 6. So this show doesn't know where it's at,
We're going
and
with 8.
I'm
If
we're going with 8, and I'm Justin,
what is up, I'm Logan.
and together we're Couch Talk. As always, we are anime viewers only, no source material, yada yada. We're gonna discuss the episode shortly and give our scores.
Yeah.
Ready?
Can I just say the the title of this episode
This
was
boy meets pornography.
Yeah.
I was looking at the forums from last week's episodes, and everyone's like, you know what? I'll give it one more episode. I think this was a huge letdown for everyone who was expecting
They're
the
like,
pornography
"Ooh,
part.
shit, what's gonna happen?"
But so obviously Saturnus is trying to get Erica to be its owner, which Erica is the leader of the fashion group, or not leader, the owner of the fashion group. Anyway, most of this episode is discussing, do we want sex bots or no sex bots? If that's the breakdown, if you were to describe this episode.
I feel it's kind of why is this like, okay, hold on. Let me gather my thoughts cuz
First of all, because they gave us a timeline of when HIEs are. Somebody said in the forum was like, why did it take them 80 years to determine sex bots now?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was about to
but
say.
do they have no geeks?
Did no one bring that up before? Hell,
Everyone in
there's
this
sex
world
bots
just
now in our
Yeah,
world.
exactly. Yeah, like maybe they got scared because we had, if you looked at it, was like in Russia or whatever, they had the sex bot and they released it to like a group of people and they just raped and destroyed it. And maybe that's why in this world they're kind of scared to release them as sex bots, because that's what happens is people just take them, rape them, and destroy them. I don't know if you ever saw that,
I didn't
but
see it.
It's fucked up what people will do.
Well, I feel like they're trying Beatless.
But this has more to do with everyone hates HIEs.
You know, but I feel like it's more of like a love companion bot.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you're lonely, have an
Yeah,
HIE.
that's basically what they were trying to go for about this. It's more fun if you talk about it as sex bots. Because this show is
Hey,
not fun.
They gave the title Boy Meets Pornography, so
That is true. We did get the sisters eating. I was waiting for the family eating, but we got the sisters eating to talk about
this show,
Naruto wanting
okay,
a sex bot.
anything that involves the main character is a letdown and is boring. Like, him and Lacia are playing house, Ken and Barbie, while at least like Methode,
Rio?
she sounds interesting and
Yeah, she's interesting. Like, that's the problem. Like, I see everyone talking about, like, and we've talked about it in every episode, like, there's potential hidden in this fucking mess of a show. Like, alright, there's interesting bits. We got Methode, Rio at least is having some interesting bits in there. And then everything else is just, like, this episode was unbelievably boring.
right, like
Like,
90%
the
is
best part was when Methode and Shiori are talking, and then when Lacia and Methode are fighting. Because that was actually a decent fight sequence.
right.
And it looks good. But everything else, sex bots or no sex bots? The answer is yes. But that's not the answer we get.
It's just, the show is so, it's like, what, we're gonna make it look super interesting, but then we're gonna let you down. It's like,
That is exactly what it is. And then they were like, hey, let's give you a long after credit scene. Like, I was like, oh, the episode's over? Thank God. And then I looked at it and it was like, there's 7 minutes left. And it was like, what the fuck? After credit scenes.
always after credit scenes.
Which also had at least an interesting conversation in it, because I thought it was talking about the end of humanity.
Right.
Like, they're trailing behind and all this. I was like, alright. Too bad this show sucks. I'm done with it.
It just, every week's the same. It's just like, something seems interesting, but then it pans out to not be much.
Yeah, exactly. That is how it is. They're like, we'll give you a little crumbs to make you want to maybe give it one more episode.
I mean, it did confirm there are male HIEs, not that we ever see any.
That is true. They don't even show us like a little picture
I
of
thought
them.
they were gonna show us like a at least
Like,
one,
oh, yeah, some perfect looking dude
but
who's
no.
like, but nope. Yeah. Um, that does it for the episode though. Like, that's it as an episode.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You want to jump the scores?
Sure.
I'm gonna give it a 3 again. Uh, yeah, there's some interesting bits, but it's so down there, like it doesn't fucking matter. The show's just not doing what it needs to do. Be
Right.
good.
I feel like it had
Watchable.
potential.
Yeah, it had potential, but I feel like it's run its course. It's been 8 episodes, so I feel like next week we're just gonna do a dropping video.
Probably. They should just made it to where like the HIEs break out. All of them but Laisha want to kill people. They go on like killing sprees, and like that's why the HIE hate grows. But then like maybe Laisha tries to like actually defeat them, or I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I think this main character is the least interesting main character in the history of main characters. I would say 20% of his dialogue is Laisha, Laisha. That's all I know how to say is Laisha. It's like, shut up. He's not interesting. He's boring as shit. He doesn't do anything. Literally nothing. They're making a
I feel like it should revolve around Rio. He's interesting at least.
right, or revolve around anyone but him.
I don't know. There's a lot of the characters kind of suck in my opinion. It's like Rio, Shiori, and then the guy who's the owner of Mathade, and that's it. Because the other sisters suck. The HIE hating friend that I don't care to remember his name also sucks.
True.
He's like, I hate HIEs. So do my parents, I guess. That's why they run the company, their restaurant themselves. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Just get your goddamn HIE to have it do its job.
There's just, I don't know. There's a lack of like real motivation of why people hate HIEs, so it just makes it stupid. It just makes it, it's like, you hate things that are helpful. Wow. You edgy fucking hipster. Good for you. But it just, it's just not, every time I'm like, maybe it's getting exciting. Nope. This, like last episode, this episode are completely different. Last episode, it's like, oh, we're building up this little secret bond between Mathade and some girl, and then all this other stuff. And then this episode, it's like, let's make a reality TV show where Aruto sexes Lacia. That's it. That's 90% of the episode.
He can't because he's not 18.
He's like,
which is
oh.
weird to say in a Japanese anime, to be honest. Normally it's like, oh, if you're 13, let's go!
I know. That was surprising. The only anime where it's like, you gotta be 18 and over. Every other anime is like, it's okay if she's 14 as long as she looks 30. But anyway.
But yeah, that
This
does
show's
it.
not that good. Do not recommend. And that's it. Give us a spiel, Justin. Give us this fucking spiel.
Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below and let us know why you think this show's not good. Or let us know if you think the show's good, because we like differing opinions. But until next time, peace out.
See ya.